To tell a story about a gentleman that I saw in the park. He was just hanging out in the park and he walked by this cocoon. Saw the cocoon wiggling a little bit, so he decided to watch it for a minute or two. Next thing you know, a tiny little head pops out of a hole and starts shaking and wiggling and shaking and wiggling. And he decided to just sit there and watch it. He watched it for hours on end, and he watched this caterpillar or this butterfly try to work its way out of this cocoon over and over again. And then finally it just came to a stop and quit moving like it could go no further. The man decided to go grab a pair of scissors and help this poor little butterfly out. So he runs, grabs it, and he cuts the rest of the hole open so that the butterfly could come out. The butterfly falls to the ground, and his body was swollen. His wings were tiny and shriveled, and the man just kept watching, figuring that any point in time this butterfly's wings would expand and the body would shrivel up and the butterfly would fly away. This never happened. What the man in his kindness and haste did not understand that restricting cocoon and the struggle required for the butterfly through the tiny opening were nature's way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into the wings so that it would be ready for flight once it achieved freedom from its cocoon. Sometimes struggles are exactly what we need in life. And if nature allowed all of us to go through our lives without any obstacles, it would cripple us. We would not be as strong as we could have been, and we could never fly. The moral of the story is, it's as simple as this. We go through those hardships, those tough times, and those roller coasters in life to make us who we are, to build character, to build strength, and to give you the opportunity to soar with eagles. Sometimes those mistakes are exactly what we need to figure out what we shouldn't be doing. All the things wrong, all the mistakes that we make, and all the downfalls that we'll have in the future. It'd be better to make a mistake now than to make it later. You'd rather lose a little bit now than to lose it all later on, wouldn't you? Start thinking about that. Every time you have a downfall and you make that mistake and you get kicked while you're down, just understand this. You'll get back up, and you know what? You'll know better what not to do next time. So you got to appreciate all your downfalls. Get excited because it'll all be over soon and your upswing's on its way in. I hope this helped. Subscribe to my channel.